Hey guys, and tonight we will be doing an all-nighter. So, here's some tips on how to stay awake. Yeah, pretty much just how to stay awake and keep yourself, occupied. Okay, so how to keep yourself awake. Just keep yourself busy, constantly be doing something. Don't, sit down and rest, because then your body will just, shut itself down. So don't do that. Just stay up, be active, okay? Things to do, we will do that right now. Like play games, go on Omegle, go on YouNow, do things like that. We'll do that. Watch try not to laugh videos on YouTube. So we will do that, and we will stay up all night together. So let's begin. If you guys have more than one person, if you have 2 people, always play the game Twister. It's a fun activity and it keeps you awake. So we're going to play some Twister. So let's begin. Okay, so the next fun activity is to feed the fish. It's not really an activity, I really just have to do this so they can go to bed. Oh wait, where's my scooper? Scoop. And drip. And Davey eating. Look at the meat. Look at the meat. Okay, well, they're not really that fun to watch. So let's move on to the next activity. First activity, we are going to read a book. It's called The Dead Rises. The reason why I'm reading this book is because I'm the I'm the author of this book. And I give myself permission to read this book because I don't know if I'm allowed to read other people's books. If you don't believe me that I am the author-publisher of this book, here it goes. Oops, I don't know if you read it, but it says my name right there, Austin Golden. So, this is the book. Let's get reading. Keep in mind that I wrote this 2 years ago, so it's probably not as great, but The Dead Rises by Austin Golden. Dedicated to my mom, my dad, and my other family. Table of Contents. Chapter 1, The Woods. None of these chapters flow together, they're just really short chapters. Okay, so, Chapter 1, The Woods. One summer evening, this girl was walking in a nice, warm afternoon, in a white, pretty dress. She was calm, singing love songs, and dreaming of getting married. It was in the middle of the hunting season. She ran into this nice young man. They walked by and said hi. They talked and talked. They switched numbers. When the girl walked out, the hunter turned around and said, "Hey." The girl answered, "Yes." The hunter raised his gun and said, "Time to die." She was gone. A few years after, some hunters found her body. People around the world go to the woods and try to find her spirit that was left. People say if you go in those woods, she will make you disappear, because she wants to be alone. Well, one day, some guy went to the woods to find her, but she found him. She made him disappear. The park ranger closed the woods so she wouldn't hurt anyone anymore. Boom and boom. These are just like random pictures that I got off of Google, and like after that I had to go back, find these pictures, go copy the URL, and give the people who photoshopped this picture to look real, I had to go give them credit. So it took a while. Chapter 2, The Old Motel. Okay, well this one was kind of based off a true story, so if you guys, I never told this story, and I will do a story time about the story, so I'm just going to get the basics done so I can do another video about the story. Okay, so long story short, I stayed in a hotel in Albuquerque, New Mexico called the Radisson Hotel, 3 hours away from where I live. We stayed there one night, perfectly normal. The second night, things started happening. The radio turned on by itself. My sister was woken up at she was shaking. She was sleeping, and someone shook her awake, and the mouth was sewed. And not my sister, but the person shaking my sister awake. We ran to the manager to tell them. They said, "Do you want me to call security?" We said, "No, it's okay." We ran past this courtyard. We saw people laying on the courtyard. Keep in mind, it's at 12 o'clock at night. They're just laying there. We're like, what the hell? So my brother goes down there and goes, "Is this just shit from Avatar?" And they just shook. They rise up, shook, fell back over. My brother was like, hell no. We ran into these nice 2 young girls, and one said, "I'm sensing something," because apparently she can talk to ghosts. She said her grandfather was right next to me. I was like, no. And we took an elevator to go back to our room, and it took us straight down to the basement. Now you might ask, why the heck would you stay in that hotel? Well, because the next day they have a water park inside that hotel. So the next day we had the water park reserved, so we stayed there the whole day. And everybody thought I was lost, but I wasn't lost, you know. So I will do a story time about that. So let's get on to the old motel. Get ready. It's kind of scary. Not really. It was pretty stupid, actually. Not the hotel. This book is pretty stupid. Okay. In 1986, there was this old motel that had been shut down. It all started at the bar in the motel in the basement. This one guy got a little too drunk, and he was walking back up to his room. At the same time, a young woman was going to the bar. The man and the woman met in the elevator. The woman was scared because the man was drunk and had a weapon on him. It was just a pocket knife, but he could still hurt someone. Well, the man was messing with the girl. The man was threatening the woman. He pretended to make her disappear, just messing with her. Well, he actually did hurt her. A few moments later, she had lost too much blood, that she was dead after 3 minutes. After 3 years, a visitor came to stay in the motel in 1989. When the visitor goes to the room, it was at midnight. They went to bed, and the ghost of the girl showed up. She made the visitor disappear. The next morning, room service showed up and saw they had. And wait, where am I at? She made it disappear. The next girl showed up. She made the visitor disappear. The next morning, room service showed up and saw that they were gone. A few nights after that, more people stayed in the next morning they also disappeared. The cops made them close down. Some people say the spirit is still there today. ... Since you guys can't really see the pictures, I will post the pictures at the end, and I'll put like the old motel, and, like the woods. So yeah, I'm gonna turn the page because this one's pretty scary. The Dancing Santa, Chapter 3. Okay, this one's a short one, so stick with me. Don't worry, you can fast forward this part if you like. Yeah, I would fast forward this part because my book is not very well written. Again, I was 13 when I wrote this book. But you know what, it's pretty impressive. I'm 13, published a book, and then last year I made a John Wayne website for a school project. So that's pretty impressive for a 13 and 14-year-old. So, got anything that beats that? Tell me down in the comments below. Let's get started. Next chapter. I'm only going to read one more chapter, don't worry guys. The Dancing Santa, Chapter 3. I think this photo was actually taken off a Disney cruise. I'm not very sure. But again, I had to go find the picture, go to the URL, and give them credit for this picture. It was December 15th, when the Peterson family was sick. Why did I choose Peterson? Wow. When the Peterson family was setting up for Christmas, and there was a dancing Santa. It's been in their family for years. One night, on the night of December 15th, the family was asleep. When the Santa turns on and off, it awakened the family throughout. I'm just going to read this as it is. There's a huge spelling error. But I didn't use words right. Awakened. The family thought the cat did it, but I just walked by to get some food. The cat walked back to bed. The Santa turns on again. The father of the family woke up and went downstairs because he was woken up by Santa. He walked over to it and turned on without him even touching it. He thought, how can this be? Picked it up and looked at it. He saw was a motion detector. What the hell? This book is dumb. It's dumb. But pretty impressive. Oh yeah, on my website, because I have like this really bad grammar, spelling error problems, whatever you want to call it. Instead of saying stars, I said stairs. So I said John Wayne, the stairs, the stair. And my teacher was like, did you make this website last minute? I was like, yeah, I made it last minute. So, little did I know, I should have overlooked and took more time on my website. I could have gone to nationals too, but didn't know. Because of that little mistake on every single page. But yeah. What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah. If you guys have any other activities that you guys would like to do, go ahead and do it. But for me, I'm gonna go play an Omegle because I'm very bored. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And like, comment down if you ever had a paranormal experience at a hotel. And yeah. And I will make a video on Monday telling the story about the Radisson Hotel in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which I think they changed the name of it because new owners or something. I don't know, but I'll get pictures of that, videos of that, post it, and I'll tell a story, and all that good stuff. So, thanks for watching. Bye.